I'm Jonathan Just, I'm 18 years old and from Germany, where I live near Hamburg with my family. Before I came here, I finished school and studied half a year at university, but I dropped out because I didn't really like it. My original goal has been to go abroad after school, to gain experience, to learn a lot of things and finally feel like doing something useful. Then I learned about EVS and that I can also start it in winter or spring, and plus the application process was pretty easy compared to the other traveling offers I found on the internet. The first impression was pretty nice. Like, the first thing I got to see was this house, which I really love because it's like really cozy. And at the start I didn't care at all that it was pretty far from the center in reality, but yeah, it's really cozy and really nice and decorated by all the volunteers that lived here, so you can like see so many experiences in here, and this is pretty nice. I also like the people we were with. We had barely any fights with our flatmates. We had some trouble, but no, that settled quite fast, so it was a very good first impression. My normal day in Italy is basically never normal, although some routine has come with the time, of course. I do different things every day. Of course, there's, for example, the work, one shift in the morning and one shift in the evening almost every day. But the rest of the day is always different. For example, I try to go swimming in the sea every lunch break, or going running in the evening when the sun came down and it's not as hot anymore. We also hang out a lot with the other volunteers that live in the city. They work at the Red Cross, and having so many people around, like we're 10 volunteers, and that fills the evenings pretty easily, like every single evening in a different way. I think there's a good mixture between routine and spontaneity in here. I really like it. But it's different here than in Germany. Well, we're still in the EU, so it's not a completely different culture, but yeah, I could speak about anything or nothing. What pleases me the most, of course, is the coffee breaks. Yeah, but there are also very bad things. For example, you can see really the poverty, especially of migrants, apparently from Africa, or like not speaking Italian or any language you know. And yeah, you can really see the poverty on the streets. And yeah, doing an EVS for the European Union, which should be responsible for them, and standing there not knowing what to do, yeah, makes me kinda sad. I have started to be somewhat politically engaged in recent times and disagree with some things the EU does. But in general, it is, in my opinion, a very important thing in this world, and especially in times like this, the idea itself needs defenders. My goals for this EVS were to learn as much as I can and to travel as much as I can. And for the first one, I can now say that you can learn at any time. You don't need an experience like the EVS to learn, so you have to always keep on pushing. Whether I do it here enough, I don't know, but I like it. And for the second thing, for the traveling part, summer has arrived now and my weekends are filling themselves pretty fast without much effort, so that's pretty nice. I don't feel really like a different person here in Pesaro. It's not like I got a German self and an Italian self. I think I got in general more relaxed, maybe also because I don't live with my family anymore, so that's, I mean, kind of a maturing process, of course. I learned Italian. Like, not good, but I can communicate, and Yeah, I don't live with my parents anymore. I have to check my money. I don't have people being responsible for me. I have to be responsible on my own, which is pretty nice. I like it. To everyone who's about to leave to an EVS or thinking about it, I would say don't be too over prepared and be open to anything, like to good things, to bad things, to a new life, maybe to, of course, many new people in a new country, to a new culture eventually. Be prepared that there are things you will love, but also things you will hate or that will really try to bring you down. So don't expect too much of the situation you get in, but try to grab every single opportunity you somehow can grab to make it the best experience you can get.